While the election seems to have eclipsed everything else, there have been a whole other parallel worlds grinding away at their own news cycles. So with the latest from the markets and a busy reporting season, it's over to Jayne Edwards.
Thanks, Alan. Gloom has descended on Wall Street, and on Friday, investors rounded out another week of losses with a 0.5% fall on the Dow. Tech stocks had a slightly better day, and the Nasdaq managed to limp ahead by 1 point. The dreary sentiment was caused by a rise in new weekly jobless claims to their highest point in 9 months, and an unexpected fall in manufacturing activity. With the US reporting season almost over, investors are focusing more on economic data, which is increasingly painting a picture of a stalling economy. They're also shying away from equity markets, with Wall Street posting its lowest volumes of the year on Monday. As a result, bond yields are down even further as the market prices in continuing low interest rates. The dollar is higher and the oil price has slid by another 3%. In company news, General Motors announced it will go to an IPO in early November to begin divesting itself of government ownership. And chipmaker Intel launched an $8 billion takeover of software company McAfee. World markets were broadly lower over the week as the US malaise spread. The UK and Europe both fell by 2%. The US and Japan lost 1%, while Australia remained mostly steady amid reporting season and takeover activity. With more on that, here's Marcus Padley.
Well, not the best week this week, thanks almost entirely to BHP, which fell over 6% after announcing the second biggest resources bid in history, bidding for the Potash Corporation of Canada. BHP shareholders a little bit upset that they probably won't get a share buyback or a special dividend now, and also there's a little bit of concern over BHP's ability to time acquisitions, having bid for Rio right at the top of the market in 2007. But despite that, BHP tell us next week's results will include a prodigious cash flow, so expecting the best from them. One little side note is that the CEO of Potash Corp is going to walk away with at least $445 million worth of stock. We also saw a whole load of results this week, some bad ones, and a number of companies talking about a challenging outlook, and some good ones as well. One of the hot themes here, or in this market a warm theme, has been anyone that's got anything to do with infrastructure seems to be doing quite well. Otherwise, we saw an ANZ trading update for the third quarter. Third quarter profits were up 70%. Where's that super profits tax when you need it? We also saw some good results from Woodside, who also announced a couple of new gas discoveries. We saw the Aston Resources IPO debut at $5.96, fall to $5.50, but close out the week at a respectable $6.05. We also saw AWB bid for by the Agrium Group of Canada. That gazumped the merger proposal with GrainCorp, but GrainCorp didn't seem to mind. Their shares also went up. We also saw a number of companies ex-dividend this week. The most notable was the CBA, which went ex-dividend last Monday. And coming up, we have the big dividend from Telstra, which goes ex-dividend tomorrow. Winner of the week this week is Elders, up 34% after the bid for AWB and after some well-known substantial shareholders up their stake. And loser of the week was QDeco, down 55% after they updated their Rocklands project resource. And also on the news, they're suing a couple of posters on the Hot Copper website.